And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing 7 Days to Die. And the horde just started. So, who knows where they're going to come from. Ah, they're coming from this corner over here. Good to know. I just want to watch out for... Slow it down, people. Slow it down. Wow, that guy's taking some punishment. Holy cow. Oh, right when he fell. Not even sure if I'm hitting him. Well, there's an abundance of these big girls here. It's like we are out of spikes on the bottom here. Now, is that it? That could be it. I could be the main thrust, and now it's just piecemeal. So I'm not sure. I might be losing out on a serious amount of loot here if I... Oh, dogs. Okay. No, apparently that wasn't. Now we're just in phase 2. Okay, nurse, you need to stop. There you go. There we go. I'm glad I'm able to use this little balcony here for something, finally. Holy cow. Bullet sponge. I don't know if they're a part of the horde or not. So, I don't think they are. Otherwise, they'd be running right at me. So yeah, I'm going to be missing out on a lot of loot as these bodies drop. I really wish there was a way to sort that out. But we gotta take what we can get, I guess. I'm just hoping we don't get any cops around, because that would be bad. Did I put? I bet you, yeah. No, I didn't. Okay, I got my hammer. We could be out of the woods. I mean, it's a little early for that, but they come rushing in quick. And I did have one death, to be fair. But I honestly thought we would be getting way more zombies than we got. I'm still hunted, so for some reason, just nobody's not seeing anybody. Maybe they're trapped behind that. But if that's the case, that means the horde is essentially done. We're just gonna get the trickling of zombies from here on out. So I could put some spikes like out in the yard there to give me some protection while I loot everybody here. While I have this, I want to make three of these. I want to be able to loot these guys really, really fast. So I'm gonna risk it. And then where are my spikes? Get some good spike coverage here. Yeah, see, I can't. There we go. All right. Go through there. Need a few down in this way. Avoiding the grass because it really loves to put them. Whoa! Ouch. They came out of nowhere. Hence the reason for the spikes. I think that was the person that was wandering over here. Homeless. Homeless and alone. I don't know why it's insisting on putting them right up to me, but that's really bizarre. There we go. Alright, let's get some of these dogs out of here. Just because it's a good amount of leather or animal hide, whichever, pick your poison. I'm gonna keep the hammer. Okay, let's loot while we can. Pretty not. Ooh, handle. I saw handlebars in there. I don't think have I found the mini bike recipe yet? I can't remember if I found the mini bike book or not. Wow, a lot of these don't have any goodies on them at all. Gotta wait for the really tough zombies before we get the phenomenal loot that we were getting towards the end of our last series. I'll sort all this stuff out later. I just needed a spot to put it all. I want to get all these guys looted, and then I want to strip them of all of their rotten flesh, because that is going to be good for our farm. Ooh, is that a beaker? Oh, nice. Another beaker. That's weird. I'm hunted, but I'm not seeing anybody coming at me. Okay, should I go out here, risk this? Got quite a lot of activity over here. This person just plowed right through that layer of spikes. Yeah, that was quite a lot of zombies. I do have my zombies turned up, but the game stages, the XML file in the directory called game stages, you know, every time a horde is spawned, it goes into that file and it grabs the game stage that best fits your level and number of deaths you know, stuff like that. And then from there, it starts spawning them. So it's a finite number of zombies that it spawns for a horde. And so when you have your horde turned up, so I think my max number of zombies for any given horde is up to 16. And with that high, you know, if a stage is triggered, that's say 50 zombies for a horde night. Well, it would just be, what, 16, 32, roughly 3 waves. 3 waves of zombies, and that's it. They would be completely depleted. And from there, I think it just spawns, like, 1 at a time for the rest of the night. So I don't know where this other zombie is, but he's probably a crawler. And maybe he got stuck on something. So good for us. We can survive. And so I'm hoping by the next night, the next horde night anyway, we'll have a good portion of our defensive position set up. Of course, with all the different new traps and stuff that we've got available, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure how well we'll be able to defend, because there's some pretty tough new zombies. I mean, any of the irradiated zombies, they kind of glow green. Any of those would be, even with my lower hit point zombies, that would be a pretty crazy. Getting a couple of those would be tough. But again, this playthrough, I want to focus more on building. All the different changes they've made to building and stuff, I really want to jump into that head first and hopefully get some building going. My stamina's doing just fine with this hunting knife. Wish we could have gotten like a book or something. Still have to see if we can craft a machete. We burned through quite a few rounds of ammo. Pistol doesn't really pack very much of a punch. Look at that. I am upping my blade weapon skill by doing it this way, though. So that helps. There we go. Oh, we're getting so much rotten flesh out of all these guys. Oh, it's crazy. I'm gonna have to invest some in my quicker crafting skill. Otherwise, the fertilizer is gonna take forever and a day to actually craft. Alright, let's get... Get the defenses going back again. Because I'm going to also add another... I think I'm going to add another forge. And if I do that, screamers are going to go crazy. Don't want to block this off yet. I've got all this stuff in here. Look at all that rotten flesh. Oh, it's beautiful. Each one of these stacks here, that's 10 fertilizer. So that adds up quick. Okay, so garden hoe, scrap that. Scrap that, scrap that. And I think... Oh, there's an iron fire axe. Yeah, I'm gonna scrap that. Why not? I think that's it for my scrapping. Scrapping queue. So, we need iron. Yeah, I can sort out the rest of this later. I want to bring the rotten flesh in, though. That's vital. Okay. The other thing I did is I kind of closed up... closed up this. go. Spikes are kind of a pain when you have to remove them. A lot easier to make them fall. Alright. So, we got another 43 concrete mix in here. That's nice. Look at all that rotten flesh. I think I emptied this one out too. Oh no, I didn't. Oh wow. I got enough for a ton of fertilizer. Now I just need a bunch of that nitrate powder. Where we can pick up some of that from boulders. But I'd really like to find some nitrate deposits. That would be the ideal way to find that. Look at that, 5,200 iron exactly. There's 150 I have left. So we need this thing to get on it. So I'm gonna craft some crushed sand. Making progress. Come on. One more. There we go. Always do it in groups of 10. So that's how you use it. Okay, I need to go grab some more of my loots. That's crazy that I wonder where that other zombie went. I'm gonna have to go like try to find him. Yeah, my level is still low enough to not be too threatened with the zombies right now. Yeah, I really need to organize this a little better. Looking forward to getting my... Oh, wrong one. There's the daytime. So much stuff. So much. At least they didn't come in through my new construction area. That's at least a blessing. Really protect this because screamers are going to be coming in pretty consistently very, very soon. So we're going to craft another forge. So we need quite a lot of material here. I think we need animal hide, not leather. For the bellows. Bellows, right here. No, we do need leather. Okay, never mind. I could craft 2 of them, but so we need, I got the wood, I've got the leather, I need a short iron pipe, which I think... Craft one of those. Amanda, we need another wandering horde in. Yep. There they are, all lined up, coming in. It always happens after a horde. Always happens after a horde. So we need the forge, which is another short pipe, clay, and stone, which we've got in large quantities. And the short iron pipe, we've got a few of those too. So I'm going to craft one of those. That is nuts. But using up some of those spikes that I put out there, that's nice. Yeah, a lot of times too, after a horde, you'll get that, after a horde night, you'll get that next horde in, and they'll come from the same direction as the previous one. Wow. Really? Really, guys? You couldn't take a break? Ooh, honey. Honey is welcome. Running shoes. Who wanders around with 2 pairs of running shoes on them? Okay, well, that was a little bit extra. A little bit of extra zomboids here, and a little bit of extra rotten flesh, too. Once I get enough rotten flesh, I'm thinking, like, equivalent of 200 fertilizer. So 2,000 rotten flesh. Then I won't ever have to worry about rotten flesh again. And I can just ignore any extra rotten flesh. What does this guy have on? Ooh! He actually has some good stuff. Plant fibers, no. Okay. Let's go dump some of this stuff away. Now that we had a lovely horde. Wow, there was a lot of stuff in there. Look at all that stuff. Cool, I can't wait to organize this a little bit better. Good lord. That is just nasty. Nasty, horrifying organization. Alright, well, I'm going to leave those spikes. Those spikes I'm not going to repair at all. These are the ones I want to be nice and neat. Those spikes are just to warn, you know, warn the future zombies. Hey, these spikes, they're bloody, so, you know, avoid at all costs. And we're getting some more cement going in here. We're just about out, but the new forge, which I've got done now, I'm going to put this one back here. I don't want to put it out here because when you get close to it, it heats you up, and I really don't want to get heated up. Heated. Okay. Oh, you even have some rotten flesh in here. I might have enough. I might actually have enough rotten flesh to be done with it forever. Where is the rest of that stone? I want 6,000 stone. That will fill up the stone reserves. 6,000 stone put in here will give you 30,000 stone, and that will give you 6,000 cement back out. And 6,000 cement, I mean, that's, what, 600 concrete blocks? That's pretty good. And what's a great thing about the cement is you don't need any anvils or crucibles. You just smelt and go. Now I need fuel. And, you know, not sure how much to put in there. That's fine. I don't really have much coal. I've got a little bit in here, but I don't have a whole lot. I haven't seen it. Ooh, there's some in there. I don't know if I have any other coal anywhere. I don't think I do. I don't see any in here. So, yeah. Gotta kind of take what we can get. Look at that. We got a ton. There's some more cement I put in here for some reason. So I'm going to put that cement back where it belongs in here. And there we go. We are now making some more cement. Ooh, 210, perfect. And we've got some more. I want this sand to actually be used for this concrete here. So once that sand is done, all my stack sizes are 6K. So it kind of makes it handy. Makes it handy to work with. I think I've got a steel in here, don't I? Yeah, I do. Frees up a little space. Cobblestone. I need to start consolidating my goods. But the other thing we gotta consider is the pillars going around the outside of that are going to take up a considerable amount. So, like I said, it was 25 on a side plus another. So that's 100 for a total of 104. It's exactly 104 in the perimeter. So every row of concrete pillars we put down, we're going to use 104 concrete crafts, which is concrete pillar 50. So 104, that is what, 1,040? No. Yeah, 1,040 concrete for every single row that we're going to put in there. And so those 6,000 concrete in here. I mean, that's 600 crafts. So 104, 208. That's, if I do 4 tall, that is 416 crafts, which is almost an entire set out of here. So pretty much all of this will go into just the pillars going around the outside of that. That's just, but once those are done, you're really progressing nicely. And I want to make a little bit more. I want to see how much stone or how much cement we're going to make out of here before I use the rest of this. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.